Hello, it's Friday here on Worldwide Videos, and it is a free-for-all week, and as such, I'm going to tell you a few stories. So we open our show in the drama department in less than a week, so that's freaking exciting, right? Yeah, One thing does go wrong with every show, and it's the most entertaining thing possible. Let me give you a few examples. One, during the run of Little Women the Musical, where I was Beth, I had very short hair, so what I was able to do is pin most of it back, and I had nothing else to do but take this row of fake-looking curls and pin them to the back of my head. And it worked! Everything was perfect, and we were all geared up for the fact that we were about to do my personal first musical. During my first number, it's a song between the Four March Sisters, and Jo is choreographed to come behind me and sort of give me a hug, and as she's singing, she hugs me and everything's normal and I hug her and we're so happy, and then she leans back and I go back with her. My weird alien curl is stuck on her dress button. Stuck real good on there. So the choreography randomly changed to Jo trying to get Beth's hair off of her button. So as she's singing, she's doing this and I'm going, yeah, I'm harmonizing, ow, yeah, ow. The song is about to end, and she should have been way down there by this time. So I just grab the hunk of my fake hair and pull as hard as I can at the same time as she's pulling back, so we just do this weird thing and she trips back. And I really expected to turn around and see like a weird curl strung up in her button. Luckily I didn't, but half of the little hairpiece had fallen off. So I spend the rest of the song doing this. Yeah, Christmas, we're gonna have a good time. It was an interesting performance. Second one is during this last semester we did Romeo and Juliet. It was a modern version of Romeo and Juliet. The prince, who was the overseer of everything, carried a pistol. The actress that played the prince had a blank firing pistol that she was supposed to shoot up at the ceiling twice to stop the first initial sword fight. Then Romeo and Benvolio are supposed to go out and talk, and so they're halfway through their scene. We're all getting geared up to go out and show our full house, our great show, and Benvolio and Romeo are suddenly drowned out by the beautiful, chiming, lovely, peaceful sound of a fire alarm. Good times happening on opening night. Fire alarms going off. It's all fun. I'm sorry. Fun. I shot a gun. The smoke from the blank firing pistol took its time drifting back to the fire alarm. The entire audience starts to like freak out in their chairs. Benvolio and Romeo are stuck in a conversation. It's an awkward situation. The fire department showed up. Those fire alarms work real well. The situation is solved more or less and forgiven the rest of the show. Props to the audience who are just like, that's cool, you know, that happens every day. Fires. The third example. Okay, so it was The Miracle Worker. The last show that my sister Laura and I were going to act together when she was still in school. She was Andy Sullivan and I was Helen Keller. At the end of the show's run, it was coming upon Laura and me that we were never going to act in this situation again. And it was just so much at once that I tried to hold it together, but during the last scene, I just couldn't handle it. I turned away from Laura. All of this just started happening. Rather than keeping it together, I just go, boo! And then the actress who played my mother, she starts crying and bawling her eyes out. Then I turned around, boo! And Lara, I see from between my blindness, because I was blind, she's perfectly, like, her face is just perfect. And then suddenly, it's just a snap, she breaks too. And so all three women on the stage are just bawling our eyes out. And it's just a really emotional time. And we passed it off so hilariously. But it was an interesting experience. And that is acting in a nutshell. I love it so much. That's about it for me. I hope you enjoyed these glorious tales. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope that it's beautiful and lovely regardless of whether the fact that you're single or taken. That does not matter. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up if you happen to be in love with drama and acting or anything performance. let me know in the comments below what kind of weird, zany stories you've gone through in your acting or performing days, whether it be music or writing, poetry, anything that you can wildly think of. Comment down below and let me know, because I love hearing stories about this stuff. Other than that, if you want to keep up to date on all things Worldwide Videos, please take a moment to like our Facebook and follow our Tumblr and our Twitter, and that's about it for me. Have a marvelous weekend, and I'll see you next Friday.